Hello everybody! Thank you for watching my video. My name is Vera from Vera Art and today I'm going to talk about gifts for colorists. So if you have a colorist friend and you are looking for very fun gift ideas, please keep watching because I have art supplies, I have tools and also of course coloring books to get for your colorist friend. If you are a colorist, well, maybe you can put something on your wish list. Without further ado, let me dive into it. Okay, so the first item, or actually items I have, is a Mod Podge. And if you're not a colorist, you might think, hey, what does this have to do with coloring? It is a varnish, so you can seal your page after coloring it with Mod Podge. So this is the matte variant. And if you put it over, then your material doesn't smudge anymore. For example, you can use it on oil pastels, if you used oil pastels on your page, and after it will just stay put. And if you don't use varnish, it can smudge. This one is actually a glitter one, and I had a lot of fun with this. I put it on some backgrounds and it was very glittery and very fun. So yeah, you also have you have a glossy one, and I think you have even more variations, and they are very easy to get on, for example, Amazon. So that's fun. The next item is washi tape, and I have to say I don't know where I got these, but there are so many washi tapes. These ones I had for a really long time. I think these two were in a package of a lot of washi tapes from Action, which is a European store. They have a lot of sets with 20, 30, 40 rolls of washi tapes. And oh, what's in here? It's confetti or something. And the other ones, I don't know, because I have had them for so long. But for example, you have some tea mugs. This fox is so cute. And this one is a space theme. But if you are looking for washi tapes, you can find so many fun illustrations on them. So we use them as colorists on pages, for example, to borders or give some more excitement in our pages. Sometimes when there are portraits and we want to do clothes with a really fun design, we get washi tapes out. So washi tapes actually are really fun to give to colorists. And then the next tool that doesn't really make sense for coloring is a makeup brush. And sometimes when you use pencil or other materials, you get some leftover material on your page and you want to swipe it off. But when you do it with your hand, you can smudge it on the paper. And if you use a brush, that's so soft that you just can get everything off your page, so you won't smudge. And I actually use this a lot, especially with my Prismacolors actually. So this was just a cheap one from a Dutch store here, but of course you can get makeup brushes everywhere. So might be a little weird, but I think it's really helpful. Then we're getting into the things that do make sense, and the first of them is this amazing pencil sharpener. Had to look for the name in English. This is the Dale 133 or Dahl 133, and it actually comes out like this. You put your pencil in it and it sharpens. Ooh. It has all these blades here and it sharpens really tiny pieces of your pencil, but does get them very sharp. And this way you can use your pencils longer, so you have more fun of your materials and also have less breakage of your material. So this pencil sharpener is really a holy grail within the coloring community. Just get this out of the screen for you. The next thing is this thing. It's an electric eraser, and you can get these little eraser thingies with it, and yeah, it works so well. You can get like little errors away, and when you use a big eraser you cannot use it as detailed as this one. So yeah, I don't know which brand this is. I think it's a Derwent, but if you look for electric eraser you can find something like this, and it just works on a battery. Let me show you if I can get into there. It doesn't open. Well, that's good. That's good marketing. Well, I don't get paid for these things, so if they don't work, it's it doesn't matter for me. All right. Yeah, there we go. So I have two of these. This is AAA batteries in there, and yeah, it works really well. So the next thing is something that almost every colorist use, and it's a white gel pen. White gel pens are really fun, and a lot of colorists use them so much that they sometimes need a replacement. You can use them to put details on pages, so that's really fun. Same thing with the Posca. The Posca is an acrylic paint marker, and this one is a 0.7 millimeter, and you can see that it's a little bit used. It's a little bit dirty. I will show you the other one because it's the same nib but in black. That's better. It's a really small nib, so yeah. And the black one I personally love to use for doing backgrounds if it's really detailed. So, but any Posca paint pen I think makes colorists very, very happy. But I will talk to you later about paint pens in this video. Next thing I have is brushes. These are the Winsor & Newton Cotman brushes, and as you can see I have different sizes. This was one set, and I actually got these for my birthday. These are especially for watercolor, so for water paint. And yeah, maybe you can see it a little bit, but I have used them a lot, and they just work amazing. And especially the smaller ones I use very frequently because I love doing pretty detailed pages with it. Some fun things that I found while I was in my art shop last time were these Stabilo metallic markers, and I will get a paper to try them out for you. These actually also come, you can get them open stock like this, like I did, but they also come in a set, and I cannot remember how much there were, but there was also like a blue and a red and a green and all metallics. I think there were 6 or 8 maybe. So this is the golden one, and these are the Stabilo 86 pens. So they have a nib like this. And then this is the silver one. And I had some fun with it, and I might get the whole set, the other as well. I'm not sure yet, but they are not very glittery, but they are metallic, so you can see them shine a little bit. So they are not overly glittery, shimmery, but yeah, just enough for details. Then we're going to another material that I really like, and that's the Neocolors 2. This is I think this is the smallest set you can get. This is an old package. I actually have the packages how they look now as well. That's this one, and I have this one as well because I bought these myself. I bought both myself, but I bought these new, and these are Neocolor ones. Neocolor ones are fun. They are crayons. They are very waxy, but if you have to choose, I would say get Neocolor 2s. The fun thing about Neocolor 2s is that you can use them with water. So you can put them on a page and then you go over with a damp brush, for example, one of Winsor & Newton, and you can get really, really fun effects with it. So this is an old tin, but the set still comes with these colors. You also have bigger sets. You have 15, and I think the biggest even is 50 colors, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, be careful that you get the Neocolor 2s. Neocolor 1s are fun. They are fun and they are great gifts, but I think Neocolor 2s are more versatile. This one actually broke. I got this little set at a flea market, so they are used a little bit, and this one broke, but I don't really mind. It was a steal because they are a little bit more on the expensive side and not everyone will get these for themselves. So it's a great gift. And actually you can get these, let me get them because I have more. You can get these open stock, so you can also pick out some fun colors for someone and yeah, put them in a cute bag or something. It's just whatever you like. So that's a really fun gift. Then I told you that I was going to say more about acrylic markers. These are paint markers, and here I have 8 pieces of Artex. There are not 8 in here because I am using some, but let me show a little bit closer. I really love these Artex acrylic markers, and I'm going to show you a little bit more. This set of 8 black ones I bought separate from my other set that I'm going to show you, and they have a brush nib and on the other side a fine nib, and they just work really well. Sorry for the noises. But yeah, I think they're very opaque, and if someone, you know, is a colorist and does a lot of color by numbers, I personally don't, but I just like using black for backgrounds because I love a good black background. But if you know someone that does color by number, they will be really happy with this because you have all the outlining to do. And then I want to show you that they also have colors. So I put them all in this case. This is a 60 set of colors, and it's also with the brush nib on one end and the fine nib on the other end. And yeah, I think I have had them since March, and one is running low a little bit. The black one is empty, but I have to say I use black a lot, so that's why I bought the new ones. But I'm really happy with these. They are so much fun to work with, and if someone is a little bit curious about paint markers, about acrylic markers, Artex is a really good brand. There are more very good brands, but I have to try them out yet. I do have the Guangna, the big red with black box, and I wouldn't recommend that one because a lot of those markers were empty after a few weeks, while I didn't even use them that much. And you can kind of revive them by getting the nib out, but it's such work. And these ones, they just work. You don't have to shake them, they just go. So, and also they don't go through the paper, they don't bleed through. So that's why I really love acrylic paint markers. Let's put this down and get the next case, because if we're talking about markers, oops, that was another marker that I'm not going to show you. The Ohuhu alcohol markers. If your colorist doesn't have them yet, these are a great gift. I personally have the smallest set, that's the 24 colors, which I like color-wise, but I am missing a lighter pink and an orange a little bit. But apart from that, I think it's okay, great to start with. It's a fun set. These do bleed through, so you can only use these in coloring books that have an illustration on one side and none on the other, and you have to put some paper in between the pages, because otherwise the page underneath it will also be colored, and you don't want that. Yeah, so this is the swatch for the 24 set. They are a lot of fun. I have not been using them since I got them, and then last week I tried them for the first time, or not for the first time, I did try them, but I tried them in a coloring book and it actually went really well. So it's for easy coloring, and yeah, I just think they are really a fun and luxurious gift to get. And you also have bigger sets of these. You also have a set with skin colors. All right, I have two more material items to show you, and then we're going to the books. So the first material I want to show you is gouache. Personally, I love using this, and I have my periods that I use it a lot, and then I have a period that I don't use it a lot, but I always come back to gouache. This is Himi gouache, and my set is 18 colors, but you also have bigger sets. You also have sets in where the paints are half pans, like half of these, which is fun. As you can see, my set is very well loved. This white, for as long as it's still white, I think I got in there with different colors, but it's almost empty. There are some cat hairs in there, so I'm sorry if it grosses you out. The fun thing is that this is in the lid, so you can use this to match or blend colors. You can use gouache with water. These ones are a little bit dried out. If you want to really make sure that they take good care of their gouache set, there is a spray. And this is because they mold very quickly. This is antibacterial. So you can spray them and then they get soaked in a little bit with this. There's alcohol in there. You can you can smell that. But that's the also Himi gouache spray to keep moist, safe, and non-toxic. High quality spray. Yeah, it's just to keep it moist, and I'm sorry for the word, and yeah, it's against bacterial growth. So that's really really great to take care of your materials. So these are my 18 colors, and as you can see, I love them a lot. The last thing in the material category I want to show you is, of course, water paints. And I hear you thinking, are you not going to show pencils? And I do want to, but I have 3 pencil sets. They are very, very expensive. I do love them a lot, and I will tell you about it. The first one is Faber-Castell Polychromos, which is my first love, and it's a great little bit hard pencil where you can blend with very well, but they are very, very expensive. I have the Albrecht Dürers, which They are also watercolored pencils, so you can activate them with water, which is really fun. And then I have the Prismacolors, which is a pencil that's a little bit easier to use, especially for someone that's new to coloring. They're a little bit more waxy. But I'm going to talk about water paints because I love them. This set is a little bit more, how do you call it? A little less expensive for the amount of colors you get. It's the Painter Sister set, and you also have a set that is similar to this from Grabi, I guess it's called Grabi. And it has a water brush. I have not used this because I love using brushes with water, but I also have a lot of water brushes that are in use now. And these are neon colors, and all of these are iridescent, so they're shimmery. And then this is your regular color set. As you can see, I love blue. I use this a lot on backgrounds. I have used this in sea pages in my Dark Fairy Tales book. Yeah, and they're just really easy to, you put a little bit of water on it to activate them, and then you can go ahead and use them. And it takes a little bit of practice to know how much water you can use on water paints, but it's a lot of fun, and I hope that everyone experiences using watercolors because they are just a lot of fun. There are also more professional sets on the market. For example, the Winsor & Newton one. This one is very well loved. You have smaller sets. You also have bigger sets. This one also comes with 2 of these little pellets that you can take out. And yeah, as you can see, you can fill your own nibs and put them here as well. I actually have to find these little holders because I have a new white one. You can buy them open stock. So I can put this here when my white is all done. Yeah, can you still see it? All right. Yeah, I just love this. If you want to give something a little bit more professional, you can go for the Winsor & Newton. Yeah, it has a little bit more of a professional price tag as well. All right, I'm going to put all this away, and then I'm going to put a little, I'm not sure what happened here, but I'm going to clean it up, and then I will be back with the books. All right, so I wanted to start with my Christmas book because I just have one. But if you really want to give your colorist a Christmas themed book, there are a lot of fun options. And I think the top 2 picks would be the one from Maria Troll and also the one from Hannah Carlson. I will put pictures of them on screen so you can see which ones I mean. There are also a lot of cute and cozy books with Christmas theme. I personally am not a cute and cozy colorist, so I don't have those. But if your colorist likes cute and cozy, I mean, you do you, and get them fun books. There are so many Christmas coloring books, but I'm good with this one. This is Escape to Christmas Past by Good Wives and Warriors, and it's pretty small, so fairly easy to color. I have not colored in it. I bought this a few months ago and I have been waiting until December. As you can see, I have a post-it note here. That means that I have a body color in here. So I'm going to color one of the pages with someone that has Instagram or follows me on YouTube. And yeah, that's for December. And I really like this page. It's so much fun. I'm just going to flip through the books a little, so it might be a pretty long video, but I know that most people you usually like these. So this one is the one I'm doing with Cheryl on Instagram, and I'm looking forward to that one. There are some double spreads if you want to do a little bit more. Some pretty easy. This is what we call wallpaper pages, that you have some elements that repeat themselves, like it's wallpaper design. Some cute birds, Christmas tree. There's a bit of variety in here, and yeah, I do love this book. It's so cute. It's a feast. This cat page is so adorable. Really love to color that one. This bakery is also really whimsical. Very cute. So this coloring book could be fun for a colorist that really loves doing seasonal pages. We are all different. Personally, I'm not really a seasonal colorist, and that's the main reason I just have one Christmas book. I might want to go get the Hannah Carlson one that I mentioned one day, but I'm not in a hurry. As you can see, I have still a lot to color in this one. So this is Escape to Christmas Past by Good Wives and Warriors. The next stack of books I put from easy to hard to color in, and I'm talking about the amount of detail that's in there. And they all have a different price range, and yeah, there's something for, I hope, everyone. But yeah, that's not really, I do have one that's a little bit more cute and cozy-ish, but that's the only one I have that's more in that style. It's a little bit bigger than the usual cute and cozy books you see around. It is from Coco Wyo. It's Cozy Spaces, and this is one of my easier books. As you can see, I started this one with pencil. These books, they a lot of people are using alcohol markers in there. So if you get a colorist a book like this with some alcohol markers, or if you think someone wants to color, wants to try it out, it's a really nice gift. I didn't use alcohol marker because I'm still a little bit scared of them. I did use pencil and acrylic markers, and for the background I did use soft pastels. So these are all Cozy Spaces. It's all cute homes from different animals, and it's just cute and funny. And here you have a winter page. This bunny with a scarf, which is adorable, is just sitting inside. Mice, I think. This one. This is a Halloween page, I think, with the pumpkins. Yeah, so there's a variety of themes in this page. This also could be Halloween-ish. This is the one from the front cover. And it's just cute animals doing cute things in their cute little spaces that are not homes, but they made it into their homes. Oh, this one is cute. It's a fox. The teapot there. So I think you get the idea. And it goes on like this. So you have a lot of houses made of things that are not homes, like mushrooms, and then, yeah, cute animals doing cute things. So that's Coco Wyo's Cozy Spaces. I actually got this for Christmas last year, so I have to color in it a little bit more. Then another pretty easy book, but I really want to give more of a shout out to Sugar Sweet, because he is doing amazing work and he has so many cute books already. This is just one of them. Too cute, because it's just really fun. And most of the pages that are in here, they have like two elements that go together. Here I use the same color palette, and again, that's what I did. So you can do like this little part, or you do the whole page. It's not a hard coloring book, and also there is some gray in here that helps with seeing where your shade would be. So this is pretty helpful when you just start coloring. Some colorists don't really like it, but yeah, I think it's nice that you can see where the shades go. And actually, if you just color this in one color, it will be a little bit darker because of the gray. I hope you can see. Yeah, I think you can see. The whole book doesn't fit in the screen. So Sugar Sweet is an indie illustrator, and he has been creating a lot of these fun books. The paper quality isn't that good, so you can either use alcohol markers with a page on the background. You just have this little illustration, so it doesn't really matter if it bleeds through. But what I did is using Prismacolors, which also work pretty good on this page, on this paper. My polychromos, on the other hand, don't really work that well. So, oh, this looks like Oddish, the Pokemon. So yeah, the thing about this book is that the paper isn't that good, but the illustrations are so cute. So here you see other books that are created by Sugar Sweet. And I actually want to grab another book by another indie illustrator. Let me get it. Because I have this book by Alexandra Danneman, and she kindly sent it to me, and I did a video on Alexandra Danneman and her work. I hope you can see it. There's a little bit of glare because I got the PDF and I printed it, and they are in these folders. I don't know the English word, but they are in these things. So I'm sorry for the glare. I will go through fairly quickly. This actually is Magical Places and Tiny Villages, but I saw that she made a Christmas book, and I think I saw at least 2 of them, so that's really fun. And she does these really cute and pretty easy illustrations. They're a little bit more detailed than the Sugar Sweet ones. This one I did. It was really fun to do. Did it for the video to give her a shout out. I love to give illustrators that want to be part of the coloring community, but nobody really knows about them yet. I love to give them shout outs, because we always need more to color in, of course, and to look at. I really like this dollhouse as well. So Alexandra Danneman has an Etsy shop. Please go check her out, because it's really fun. And I printed these on pretty good paper, so I can use any materials on there. But yeah, if you get the PDF, you can print them however you like. So that's the bonus one that I wanted to show you. Then we're going to another kind of cute coloring book, and this is a series by Gabi Wolf. It's Mini Mania, and she has a lot of Mini Manias already. So you don't have to get the first one. I got the first one because I'm some kind of completionist, so I want to start at 1, which means I will never get 2 probably. But it's also pretty cute. So you can see these characters, they are cute. A little information about Gabi Wolf. And this book actually has two books in it. There's one with a black background and one with a white black background, and it's the same. As you can see, it's the same pages. These have more of a black outline and these have a gray one. Personally, I'm not interested in doing a coloring book twice, so I will stop here. I will just do the first part. But some people like the page so much that they want to color it again. That's totally fine. And these illustrations are so fun. Oh, I love this one. Again, a little bit more detailed. I'm going from easy to a little bit harder in this video. And this is again the Amazon paper, as we call it. So I did this with Prismacolors, which works pretty well, but you cannot use water-based mediums in these books. So you can go with colored pencil, and not all the colored pencils use go very well in this paper, and you can use alcohol markers. If you see how much detail is in here, that's hard. This one, for example, you could do with alcohol markers. This one I did last month. Yeah, I think she made a very, very cute world where all these bunnies just live and do people things. Well, bunnies and cats and bears and other creatures. They're in love. Yeah, it's really, really whimsical. So here is the second part, which is the same, but like this and with a black background behind it. So Mini Mania, she does have other series as well. So if you like this style, go check Gabi Wolf out. She is on Amazon. And yeah, I think this book is a really, really good gift. Then we're going with another one that's pretty easy. But Johanna Basford is one of the illustrators that actually started doing serious adult coloring books. As you can see, I also have a buddy in this one. These papers mean that I'm going to do a page together with someone else. And yeah, this is just a book. She did make a bigger book, so you can check her out. Her other books, they're all pretty beginner friendly. Some of them are a little bit more detailed, but yeah, I started with Johanna Basford and I had a lot of fun, so I hope I can spread the joy this way. So this might be a little bit harder for some people because these are pretty detailed, but if you can see here, this is a little bit easier to do. I haven't colored in this one a lot, and I think it's because I'm not a beginner anymore and I feel like I want to do other illustrators' work now. But I still would love to finish this book someday. I'm not going to abandon it. I do want to color in it, so you can have like pages like this to practice. You can see there are some details, but it's not hugely detailed. You have some really tiny leaves here, so the thing you can use in here, of course pencils, but maybe fine liners or gel pens would you can use and work great in this book. Yeah, so this is the one I'm going to do in January with Caroline. Very fun. And you can just go in and do just a little bit, and I think that's the fun of this book, that you are not starting this huge humongous page and you're worried that you will never finish it because it's just a small little detail. So if you're coloring for just 15 to 30 minutes a day, you have a fun little element to color, for example. And there are florals in here, there are like houses, some animals, yeah, a little bit of food things as well, some water type pages. Oh, birds, they're cute. So it's a little bit of everything. It's really Johanna's style, and I like that there's a lot of variety in there. There are a lot of flowers everywhere, but yeah, that in the end, that's her thing. She does flowers. She has 2 flower books now. She has World of Flowers, and her newer one is Wildflower, something with wildflower. So if you like this style, but you think that you want to give a little bit of a bigger book, you can get the wildflower one. So World of Flowers is an older one, which is also a very, very pretty book. So yeah, Johanna Basford is a really fun, cute gift. Then we're going to a little bit more of a luxurious book, which is Shooting Star by Maria Troll. I chose this one because it's the only one I have from her, but if you like this style, just go check her other books out, because she has this style in all of her books. And she also has the Christmas book that I have been talking about. Shooting Star is so pretty. Her newest book is a fairy tale book, and I think there will be another book coming out soon. But I don't know which one it was. So this book is really fun because on every page there is a star. And sometimes you have to look for it a little bit more. But yeah, it's a shooting star, so there's a star everywhere. So here it's in her ear, and here the whale has it. And also the mermaid, actually. And her style is just cute. It's not that detailed. Some pages a little bit more than others, but most of the pages are pretty easy and pretty quick to color in. So this is great for a starting colorist to just go ahead and try some things out. The paper quality is pretty good, so you can use different mediums on there. I just think I just used Prismas. I will see, because I have another page. You saw the first page that I did, but I have another page that I did, which was a buddy with 2 people. And this cat. So funny. So this little girl is coming back in this book. Sometimes. A lot of trees, flowers, other types of animals. Oh, this was the other one I did. Yeah, it's all Prismacolors except for the star. That one is, I glued on there with gold flakes. This was a fun page to do. I think the Prismacolors work wonders on this paper, the Prismacolor pencils. It's so adorable. To show you the last few pages fairly quickly. because this video will be so long. Don't you think it's cute? Yeah, and as I said, she has different books, so if you like the style but you don't like the illustrations, you can go check them out. Here they all are, at least the books that came before this one. She also has a fairy tale one, which is kind of fun. So that's Shooting Star by Maria Troll. Then we're going to another book that is a little bit detailed, but not as much. And this is Spooky by Sarah Cheswick. And she actually has a new book as well. This is the first one, and she has a second one, which is, I think, The Adventures of Spooky Cat or something. And you can see that it's her work as well. If you are looking up her name, you can see the second book as well. I only have this one to show you because I try not to buy all the books there are. It's just fun little illustrations. I love her style. It's this is the first page I did this month. I don't have this book for as long. I used Prismacolor pencils with gouache, and I actually tried the color theory effect, and I'm going to do a video about that someday. So it's about Delilah. It's the cat, and she based the book on her own black cat, and I also have a black cat, so the cats in this book will be black. And there are a lot of images with just a centered image like this, or something in a bottle, but you have some that are fully cover the page. So you can actually choose if you want to do a full page or just a little bit like this. This is another bottle. And I think that's cute. It has variety, things to choose of, but in the same time it has a theme. And I think I will color in this a lot, and then I will also get the second one because that one is so cute as well. So if you like this and you're like, yes, that's what I want to give, also check out the second book she made, because you might even like that better. But yeah, I like them both. I just wanted to start with the first one for myself to color in. That's just a completionist thing again. They're all flying on their brooms. Now they are having a snack. And it actually has a story you can see on the other side. I haven't read it, but I will when I color in this book. Some really weird creatures that were on the way. Look at this little spider. Oh. The dragon is really fun. It's really whimsical and a little bit witchy. That's actually what I really like. I like witchy themed books. There she goes off to bed. This page is, I think, is so fun. So yeah, if you like this, also follow Sarah Cheswick on Instagram. She is a lot of fun, and she shows her black cat a lot as well, which I love because I also have a black cat named Evie. And yeah, but we were talking about books. The next one is a little bit more serious, and in one way I think it's not that hard, and the other it is, and I'm going to show you why. It's a book with all types of flowers, but it's really realistic. So as you can see on the left side of the book, you can see some flowers. On the right side is a complete page where you can find the flowers that are on the left side. So you can implement them in your coloring, which means that you can practice first before diving into the actual page. And I think that's fun. Also, there are QR codes here on the bottom. And if you go there, if you follow the link, you see the flowers and what they actually look like, the colors they have. So I think that's so creative, so genius actually. And that's also why I like this book so much. So if you have someone that wants to color realistically, that likes coloring flowers, because yeah, it's 90% flowers, there are some animals here and there are some other details and elements in there, but mostly it's just flowers. And there also is a variety in types of pages, because some are full. Here you have a centered piece again. And yeah, you can find out per page if you want to do something in the back or not. This is a centered piece again. I wanted to say peach, but these are not peaches. This is a little bit closer. I don't think there's peaches, no. Yeah, succulents. And I actually did one page in it, but I thought maybe we already skipped it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. So this is what I did. I used Prismacolors again. I actually really like my polychromos, but the books I'm showing you now, it's all Prisma. That's great. I just use all my materials. I don't have a lot of materials and I use it all. All right. So this is, oh, I forgot to say, it's Flowerscapes in Paradise by Maggie Anterios. And she has another one which has a purple cover. And I'm not sure if she will do more books, but this pink one I think is pretty fun and is the first one that I wanted to get from her. So I'm going to hopefully color a lot in that. And yeah, I think it's a great gift for someone that wants to practice realism. Then we're going to a little bit harder. Hannah Carlson. Hannah Carlson has a really fun own style, and she has a lot of books as well. I chose this one because I had to choose one. Yeah, she has some books that I don't have yet that are also great, like Tales from the Witch's Cottage and Tales from Forest something. As you can see, I tried my alcohol markers, and this is what alcohol markers do. I knew that, but I didn't care about this page, so that's why I use them there. This is Polychromos. And there we go. Getting into the book. Marching. Yeah, I do like this book. It's not too big. And as you can see, there are double spreads in here. They are not all double spreads, but they are just a little bit more detailed. There are also portraits in here, which, yeah, some people find very hard to do. But it's also really fun and something to try if you haven't yet. If you have a little bit experience with coloring, but also, you know, every book is for everyone. It also depends on what style you like to do. This one is so cute. So she has a really own style, like the bunnies or hares. You can see them through her books, and they all have the similar style, and also the portraits. It's a variety of things, but you can definitely tell by how it's colored that it's a Hannah Carlson page. So I think she really is a unique illustrator, and they all are. They all are. Everyone has their own style, but Hannah Carlson's you can spot from miles away. This is one I did as a buddy in October. Really, really fun. I actually varnished this with the Mod Podge that I showed in the beginning of the video, because I think I used oil pastels or something on the background. And these are Prismacolors pencils. So that was a buddy color, as we call them. And I hope you get some inspiration from this. I have 3 books left actually, and they are a little bit harder. So, if you want to give a colorist that has a little bit more experience something to color, you can go for a Kinoko Egusa book. This is Symphony of Cute Animals. Also, there is a whole line of, let me show a little bit. There's a whole line of Japanese books. It's the Tokumeku series that are really fun to do, but they're a little bit harder. And then you also have Eerie, which is also harder. It's a lot of details, a lot of double spreads, and you just need a lot of time for a page. So that's why I might call these books that are not for beginner colorists. But again, every book is for everyone, so don't let anyone stop you from just starting in a book or giving a book to someone that loves coloring. I did this one and that's it. But I do have, as you can see, a buddy lined up for next month actually. It's a Christmas page, and that's the fun thing as well. So you can see that this is really a spring page. There's a lot of things going on. You also have a lot of background to do. So all in all, this is a really intricate page. There's a little fox, Easter, and that's fun because it goes with the seasons. A lot of illustrators do that now. And I think the style is so cute. So a lot of elements. As you can see, there's just so much going on these pages that they might be a little bit harder to do. This one is maybe a little less hard, but still. And it's a variety. I really love how Kinoko Egusa draws her animals. And there are a lot of animals in here, as well as florals again. I picked a lot of florally and animal-y books. This is the summer, drinking cocktails, being on the beach, building sandcastles, sunflowers. I love this page. Yeah, this one is the one I'm doing for the collaboration. There is a collaboration going. Jessie Doodle Designs want to do a whole book with all colorists, so everyone does a page. And I chose this one because I'm weird like that. A lot of people don't like pages like this because there's a lot of, how do you call it? Repeating elements. This one I really love too. So here we're into autumn. Love the cooking reds, it's so cute. Halloween. This is the one I'm doing next month. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning here. I had a long day. This one I'm doing next month with a buddy color. It's a double spread. I don't know what to do with it yet. I don't even know what this is, but We'll figure things out. If you know it, please let me know in the comments. This one I really love. And I might do it one day. I will. So yeah, this is a really fun book for someone who might have colored a little bit and knows that he or she loves coloring and wants to do a little bit more of intricate pages. It's Kanoko Eguso Symphony of Cute Animals. Then I'm going to show you two books that are really, really hard, intricate, and that scare me a little bit sometimes. The first one is Mythographic Dragon Spell. This is a book that came out this year. It's by Joseph Kettingbang, and actually this is one of my favorite illustrators. And I actually don't even have books from Kirby Rosanes in here. That's also an illustrator that you can look for a little bit more detail. But I'm going to show you Joseph Kettingbang because I just love the theme of this book. If you have a friend that likes witches, let me see if you're in frame. Yes, that likes witches, that likes dragons, because this book has a dragon on each page. Every page. This is a dragon eye. Everywhere there are dragons. And it's a thick book as well. There are around 50 images in here. I'm actually hosting a group, a buddy color group for this book. And we are also with over 50 people. I love this page. But look at how much is going on. So you have all these leaves and plants, which is a lot. You have the wood, and maybe you want to do this some metallic type. Then you have a dog, which is hard. You have a little boy with skin to do. Then you have all these stepping stones, how do you call it? This pavement, maybe. And then you have an mirrored image because they are playing, and he's the knight and he's the dragon. So there's so much going on in here. It's like two worlds in a page. So, and here as well, you can see that there's so much going on. There are all these small dragons. There's smoke everywhere. There are like all these flasks and elements, and the cauldron, it's spilling everywhere, and she has a lot of things going on. She has flowers and books, and yeah, love it. I love it. This is the one we did. We are doing one every month, so I think we are 5 or 6 months in now. This one as well, oh, so pretty. Such a cute book. This is the one we did this month. This was our September Space-Timber theme. Look at the amethyst in the background. At least I would say it's amethyst. I'm going to color it like that. So the bike ride. Candle dragon. Maybe my least favorite in the book, but still amazing. This one we did in October. This one we did in June. This one we are going to do in December. So yeah, we colored some pages already. This one was the August page. Winter one. So this is Mythographic Dragon Spell by Joseph Kettingbang, and this is a book that is so much fun, but also a little bit scary for most colorists. But if you think they're up for a challenge, this is very, very fun. gift. The last one is also hard. This is Dream Voyage by Melpomene Chachi Panagiotou, and this is her newest book. She also has an, let me show you that one as well, because I really love this book. This is Circle of Life. I'm going to show you just a few pages. It's a book with mostly circular designs, and as you can see, a lot of details, and it has something to do with nature. So with animals or plants, or or mountains, or yeah, this one I colored. Was a lot of work. This one was colored by a previous owner, but yeah, this one, chef's kiss. I love it. But I'm going to show you her newest one, because actually I love everything she does. And she is coming out with a new book in February, and that was also something with flower in the title, but I'm not good with names, so excuse me. Alright, if this is your title page, your name page, you know you're in for a treat, right? These pages, they are directly from some kind of dream, and that's also what she wanted to do with this book. It's Dream Voyage, so everything goes, all your fantasies in a book. Nothing is weird. Everything is okay. And this also means that it will be really easy to choose your colors, because you can do anything. I mean, I would maybe color these trees orange or pink. That's how weird I think this book is. But that can also be a challenge. This also was a body color this month. This was the first page I did in this book, and this is my favorite page of all times that I did. So very proud of that one. And I still have a lot of pages to color in this one, but I cannot wait to fill this up with so many different colors. Oh, I'm really looking forward to coloring this more. And again, there's so many different types of pages that there's always something that grabs your attention. This is one of my favorites. Love this one as well. Like a dragon coming out of a planet as its egg. It's really a dream voyage. Isn't this fun? I'm wondering if she dreams like this, because that would be so cool. But yeah, lots of detail, and I think one of the hardest books that I have, because of all the details, but also because I wouldn't know what colors to use. Some things I have a vision, but most of them I don't. So yeah, the coloring gift guides is coming to an end, because we just have some pages left. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and you have some ideas what to give your coloring friend, or maybe put on your own coloring wish list. I'm going to stack them up so you can see them all, while I tell you that you can subscribe to my channel, or maybe like my channel. And if you're still watching, please leave a comment to let me know what book you like the most of the stack. And I hope that I will see you in a next video. Thank you a lot for watching, and have a really, really nice day. Bye!